listening to Speak Up and Stay Alive Radio every Saturday morning on AM 1420 WHK from 7 to 8 and on AM 1220 WHKW from 9 to 10 in the morning. I am Pat Rullo, your hostess and author of the book Speak Up and Stay Alive, the Patient Advocate Hospital Survival Guide, available only at our website, speakupandstayalive.com. This week we have a guest moment from our friends at the Hospice of the Western Reserve here in northeastern Ohio. I spent some time at their David Simpson house this past summer while visiting family members and was always pleased with their level of care. So listen as I chat with their CEO, Bill Finn, to find out more about hospice. Welcome to our show, Bill.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Bill, do you have advice for our listeners today?
I'd say this, that advocacy is such an important thing. And in healthcare, it's a very confusing world these days. But our patients and families often have to advocate for themselves, and there's lots of confusing messages that are out there about what the right thing to do at the right time is. I'd encourage everyone to not rule out hospice as an option. There's no time that's too early to call hospice. We often find people call and come into hospice for the last, let's say, weeks of life, and the number one piece of feedback we get is, why didn't I know about this sooner? I would have been here months ago. If I knew my quality of life would be this good and I could be comfortable and I could be at home, I would have been with Hospice of the Western Reserve months ago. The concept of advocacy and early contact of hospice, I think, is very important. The patient is the driver of care, at least at Hospice of the Western Reserve. The question we often ask is, what can we do for you today? How do we help you live fully today? And that's different. We have resources that many programs don't have, from music therapy and art therapy and pet therapy and massage therapy. Just had a patient out on the lake fishing because that's what they wanted to do. We had another patient that was a chef and wanted to have one more opportunity to be in a kitchen. Well, you know what? We called up one of the best restaurants in Cleveland, and the chef said, absolutely, come down and sit with me in the kitchen. We'll have a meal together while I cook. That's what we do every day.
That's beautiful.
As a mission-driven, non-for-profit organization, we have to attract the best people available. We get people that are highly motivated. They want to be doing this type of care. Many of them have experienced hospice care themselves, and now they want to give back, or they've been in nursing for 20 years, and now they want to get back to real hands-on nursing and make a difference. So we start with highly motivated, highly qualified professional staff and professional volunteers. We have almost 2,000 volunteers that are part of our team, and they're indispensable in terms of being there, being a presence, being with families overnight when necessary, just being part of the fabric that we provide to make sure we can do everything this patient and family needs to get through this difficult time.
For more information about Hospice of the Western Reserve, you can visit their website, hospicewr.org, or call 800-707-8922.